Do you know what really sucks? Is sitting down to edit your project and realizing that you have gaps in your coverage or shots missing. You need to have a really good, specific, and detailed shot list. Head over to filmmakersecrets.com/shot list, SHOTLIST, to get a killer shot list template along with some training where I show you step by step exactly how to use it. How to produce winning films and tell better stories in 7 days without going broke. Filmmakers have the power to evoke emotion, inspire thought, and drive universal change in this world. Right now, a real seismic shift is happening in the film industry. This is your best chance to join a new filmmaking movement. You have been called to create an everlasting impact with your unmatched, deep desire to tell authentic stories. So how does a filmmaker thrive in an environment that is almost intentionally designed to bring you down? That is the question, and this podcast reveals the answer. What's happening, filmmakers? It's George VK. Welcome to Filmmaker Secrets podcast. Now, when it comes to producing winning films and telling better stories without going broke, and we only have 7 days, how do we do that? Well, to answer that question, I've got to go back and tell you a quick story about a 48-hour film race that I finished last year. It was an experience. You know, we started with a crew of about 5 or 6 people, which is typically what I like to keep a smaller film project under. It creates a much more intimate environment on set, and you're able to have a closer working relationship, even though a lot more people are going to have to wear a lot more hats. But if you gather the right people that are hard workers, that know their role, that have the skills to actually take on all those different roles, then you're going to have success. However, the day before the actual film shoot, the day before the film race launched, 2 of my crew members that were going to be the DP and the audio operator, the boom holder, dropped out. And then now I was left as the writer, director, but I was also going to be the DP having to shoot it. And then on the day of, my other crew member that I was going to have run sound had a family emergency, so he couldn't make it. So then I turned to my wife and I said, babe, you're going to have to run sound. And she's never held a boom mic in her life before, but she did amazing. And we got into shooting. I worked with 3 amazing actors. And after having written the script, after having, done the shot list and rough storyboards, when we got on set, I had myself having written and directing the actual action. I was going to be shooting it as the DP, operating camera, lighting as the gaffer. My wife was running sound, and I had one other crew member as the production designer that was basically creating the environment that these characters were going to be playing in. You know, dressing the set and picking the colors, the props, and so on and so forth. So 3 crew members for a 48-hour film race. And actually, my editor ended up dropping out as well because they would have too slow of an internet connection in order to download the clips on time to be able to edit it for the submission period. So I was going to be editing as well. So long story short, we go through the film production. We shoot everything in about 2 to 2.5 hours. And I get into post-production, get the thing edited quickly into a rough cut stage before I crash and actually get some sleep. The following morning, I finish up color correction, do some audio sweetening. My music composer sends me the music tracks. I quickly integrate those into the cut and export and submit about 7 hours ahead of schedule because I actually had to fly out for another gig that same day. So actually my film race was a lot less than 48 hours. It was closer to 41 hours. And At the end of the day, after we screened the film, the judges gave us second place overall. We got Best Writing and Best Actor. So walking away with 3 awards after having so many roadblocks, so many challenges that we had to overcome. And all that is to say that us as filmmakers, it's our job to be able to pivot, to be able to adapt to whatever the circumstances. You will have things thrown at you that you were not prepared for. No matter how much you prepare in pre-production, no matter how many contingencies you have, there will always be things that happen, whether on-set or off-set, that you weren't prepared for. And those are the moments that you're going to have to truly get yourself totally energized and be able to know how to pivot and how to change your plan in order to accommodate those challenges and those roadblocks. So don't look at the lack of gear or your lack of knowledge of other filmmakers as a crutch, because you can always figure out and find ways in order to overcome those challenges. That is my calling to you. And if you want to learn exactly how to do that, then I would love for you to join my 7-day CineRacing Challenge. This is a 7-day filmmaking competition aimed at getting you the skill set that you need to set yourself up for a lifetime, to become a true filmmaker. We're going to be going through brainstorming your big idea. We're going to be going through writing your script, pre-production, the actual production part of your film production, and getting into editing, and finally submitting your final film for the judging process. Now, you have 7 days. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to write, shoot, and edit a completely original 60-second short film in just 7 days for your one chance to win with over $10,000 in prizes. So if you are interested, head over to CineRacing.com. That's CineRacing.com. Head over to CineRacing.com to get registered. The spots are filling up fast and the deadline is approaching. So make sure to get registered ahead of time. I'll see you over there. If you like that, then you are going to love my CineRacing Challenge. This is a 7-day filmmaking competition where your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to write, shoot, and edit a short 60-second film in just 7 days for your one chance to win with over $10,000 in prizes. So head over to CineRacing.com. That's CineRacing.com to get registered. Spots are filling up fast and the timer is ticking before the next CineRacing Challenge launches. So be sure to head over to CineRacing.com right now to get registered. I'll see you over there.